Meghan Markle has once again found herself at the center of controversy, this time facing sharp criticism and mockery from comedians Kosta and Jon Stewart following the announcement of With Love Season 2. The Duchess of Sussex, who has struggled to maintain a positive public image after stepping away from royal duties in 2020, continues to spark debate over her media projects, many of which have been met with lukewarm receptions. Since leaving the British royal family alongside Prince Harry, Meghan has attempted to carve out a new identity in Hollywood, but her efforts have often been met with skepticism. Her Spotify podcast Archetypes was unceremoniously canceled after just one season, with reports suggesting that the show failed to meet expectations. Even Spotify executive Bill Simmons openly criticized Harry and Meghan, calling them grifters and questioning their authenticity. Similarly, their multi-million-dollar Netflix deal, which was initially hyped as a groundbreaking partnership, has yet to produce significant results. Their docuseries Harry and Meghan made headlines upon release, but ultimately fueled more division than admiration, reinforcing perceptions that the couple is more interested in playing the victim than making meaningful content. Now, with Love Season 2 on the horizon, Meghan once again finds herself in the hot seat, as comedians and critics alike question whether she truly has the talent and appeal to make a lasting impact in the entertainment industry. Kosta and Jon Stewart, known for their sharp wit and no-nonsense approach to satire, took direct aim at Meghan following the announcement of her latest project. During a segment, the two comedians mocked the idea of the Duchess continuing to push herself as a Hollywood figure despite repeated failures. Kosta, known for his blunt humor, reportedly joked about Meghan's tendency to attach herself to projects that ultimately fail to resonate with audiences. He pointed out the irony of a woman who once claimed to seek privacy now positioning herself at the center of yet another high-profile media endeavor. Jon Stewart, never one to shy away from controversial takes, took a more pointed approach. According to reports, he sarcastically questioned whether Meghan's latest attempt at media comeback was yet another opportunity for her to remind everyone how much she suffered. His remarks reflect the growing frustration among critics who believe that Meghan and Harry have leaned too heavily on their royal exit as a marketing tool rather than demonstrating actual creativity or skill. One of the main reasons Meghan faces so much backlash is her perceived lack of authenticity. Despite branding herself as a champion of social justice and women's empowerment, many argue that her actions do not align with her words. For instance, Meghan often speaks about struggles with mental health and systemic inequality, yet she has consistently aligned herself with billion-dollar corporations like Netflix and Spotify, which prioritize profit over social impact. Additionally, her claims of victimhood, particularly against the royal family, have grown increasingly tiresome to many observers. While Meghan initially received sympathy after revealing the difficulties she faced as a royal, her repeated grievances have begun to wear thin. Many now see her as someone who capitalizes on controversy rather than working to genuinely move past it. The fact that even left-leaning comedians like Jon Stewart, who has historically been critical of the British monarchy, are now mocking Meghan is telling. It suggests that the narrative she has been pushing is no longer resonating, even with those who were once willing to give her the benefit of the doubt. The reaction to With Love Season 2's announcement is yet another indication that the Meghan Markle brand is on shaky ground. Public interest in her projects seems to be declining, and her repeated failures in the media industry suggest that she may not have the staying power she once hoped for. While some of her die-hard supporters continue to defend her, the general consensus appears to be shifting against Meghan. Hollywood is an industry that thrives on genuine talent and perseverance, and despite her relentless attempts to remain relevant, Meghan has yet to prove that she possesses the qualities needed to succeed in the long run. Perhaps it is time for Meghan to reassess her strategy. Instead of constantly seeking the limelight and portraying herself as a perpetual victim, she could focus on projects that genuinely inspire and engage audiences. However, given her track record, it remains to be seen whether she is capable of such a shift. For now, with figures like Kosta and Jon Stewart openly ridiculing her, it is clear that Meghan Markle's battle for public approval is far from over.